Welcome, y'all. Happiest of Thursdays to you. Hope everyone's doing okay. For myself, I'm doing pretty good. I'm still having issues with just like slowly healing my arm, plural really at this point. Both my arms been having some slight tension and discomfort, so I've been doing a whole lot of research. Oh my gosh! I just got a sticker over on YouTube. Sent Park the Bus. Thank you very, very much for Luca's week. I appreciate that. How are you today? And Danish for that streak. 15! Goodness, I'm honored. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, for ASMR, I mean, who knows? There's only so much that we're in control of in regards to that kind of stuff. But we might be dream fit, who knows, you know? For TMK, welcome. Philip, Kita, Hedges, Dan. I hope everyone's doing all right. Always lurking in the shadows. Hey, I'm pretty well known as a lurker myself. I do a lot of like practice and transcription work while I have streams on in the background. So like, there's points where I'm fully focused, but others when I'm not. So I think I get nervous about like saying hello and then missing if the streamer interacts with me. So I'm more often than not a lurker myself. Except for like Cathedora and Trips streams, really. So let's see. What do I want to start with today? I kind of want to do some Unravel. I feel like that's the place to start. Let's see. So that would be the blue binder. Here we go. Yes, I do have some advice that might be able to help. Let me get started with at least a tune here before I kind of get into some recommendations that I might have. Let's start with Summer Sky. Nice and relaxed. is such like a nice, chill kind of way to set the pacing of stream. I really enjoy it. For Jay Hoga, welcome. And Danny, good to see you. Lemoni. It's good to see everybody. Thank you so much for dropping in today. Let's see here. So, since I've been doing a lot of kind of like forced rest time with my arm, I finally decided to get started on doing a transcription for one of my most recent favorite video game pieces. It's definitely like a top contender. One of the reasons I didn't start learning it before is because the piece is 11 minutes. And I was like, that seems like a cruel thing to do to my chat. So what I probably will end up doing is like maybe not playing the whole thing whenever I do it on stream, just like a good portion of it, unless we're really feeling it, and maybe I'll just, continue. I'm probably going to finish the transcription for myself regardless, because you guys know I'm a big old nerd in that department. So I will share with you what that is in a moment. I haven't tried to play this yet, so it might be a little rough on the ears, but I will try to make it not the case. So I know I want to do that today, and then otherwise I'm very open to kind of just seeing what the stream brings us today. I've been trying to be a bit more experimental on streams, where like if I have a sudden idea, I might take like an extra time to let myself mess around with it and see if we can make something new and special. Now, my apologies for doing this right at the top of stream. I do want to change my thermostat. I'm talking about it a lot, so I don't want anyone to think it's worse than it is, but essentially I'm navigating early signs of some arm and hand pain from overuse. I've been doing a ton of research on it and asking previous teachers of mine and family members who are also in the medical field. And it seems like what I need to focus on, and I do think it's already helping, is making sure I'm always promoting blood flow to my hands and arms. I have this thing it's quite common. It sounds worse than it is, because it has the word disease in it. It's not that bad, but I have Raynaud's, and that means that I essentially don't get enough blood flow naturally to my fingers sometimes. But I've learned a whole lot. I have like special heating pads for them now. I've learned new stretches. So I'm just turning it into a learning experience and, be able to stop things more proactively in the future. One thing that I did think is kind of fun is a lot of violinists apparently, well, not a lot, it's a thing where some players will get like what look like leg warmers, like what ballet dancers use, but we put them on our arms. And I thought that was just like very exciting. I was like, ooh, new accessory? That's fun. So it's basically like a kind of knit material, and it's just kind of, put them over, because the warmth ultimately helps promote that blood flow, which I'm just trying to train my body to get more used to. And with that, I've been trying my best to keep my house a little bit warmer than I would like, because it's better for that, but I'm really freaking hot. So I'm gonna step off camera and very quickly just adjust my thermostat. I'll make it quick, I promise. We just bumped it a degree. Compromise, right? So yeah, like, I'm not letting it really get me down, and again, just really using it as an opportunity to learn a bit more about something else. But I am excited for my arm warmers. I've been asked before from people what I like to watch for streams or like on my off time. I do watch a lot of I watch a lot of horror game playthroughs because I'm too scared to play those games myself, and I think it's fun. But another kind of niche thing that I watch quite often is vloggers who are ballet dancers. And I think the reason I like it so much is when I think of ballet, like violin also seems to feel like it has a lot of crossover, and like it's, you know, a long historically recorded like discipline with a lot of these smaller repetitive conscious motions. And so I guess watching someone else kind of apply that in their own art form I find to be really interesting and also motivating at the same time. Like seeing the girls come back from a really long day and fill a bucket of ice and just put their feet in it and scream every time, but then watch Netflix. I'm like, that's so interesting to me. So I'm using the arm warmers as my sign of this is a rite of passage. For Blue Eyed, welcome. How are you today? I've never done ballet, and I didn't really get into watching it until college, because while I was living in Boston, I knew that showing my college ID to a lot of places can get you amazing deals. And so I called a bunch of like museums and like symphonies, and I was like, hey, do you have like a student discount? And Boston Ballet one year was like, yeah, we can get you to see 4 shows, anyone that you want, for like, it was something ridiculous, like $50. And I was like, yes. So sometimes after class, I would run to the ballet and kind of just take that moment to not think about music as much and watch other disciplined performers. For Draven, welcome. And Yogi, how are you today? I will say I definitely prefer the healing rather than ice. Ice you only really want to do if you are like visibly like kind of swollen, or if it's like a sharp particular pain, but mine's more like kind of a general like discomfort, which is more indicative of heat. So that's a bit more comfy. And Kimchi loves it. Whenever I break out the heating pad, he runs and he sits on my arm like a parrot or something. It's so cute. He's a good nurse. I'm gonna do another Unravel piece that I don't do too often. They have a lot of like tunes inspired by like traditional Swedish fiddle, including this one. I don't know if it's actually like a pre-existing fiddle tune or not, but I always like how Please Pikachu is with you. It's proof that sometimes just let yourself do the like $40 purchase. Was it too much for that? Yeah. It was really shipping that got me. But I feel a certain amount of joy whenever I look in my view and just see him sitting there. So cute. Alrighty. So, I fear pronouncing this one, but I will try. Klokker Polsken efter Elsa Sljbo. Nailed it. But let's see if I can type part of that. Noise. I'm learning. Cool. There's a part in this piece where they repeat a phrase 3 times instead of 2, and I miss it every time I know I'm going to. I think I'm trying to say it out loud to remind myself to be like prepared that it's going to repeat at some point. I just don't know where. It's somewhere in the middle. Yes. Oh, Sir Butley. You know, I was meaning to do the walking through the park Katamari loop before we did the Katamari stream. So I'm gonna do that after I do this because it's been too long since we've had a stroll through the park. I caught it. I caught the time it did the repeat. There was like one flub note in there, but overall, I'm happy with that. Even though this one isn't necessarily like fiddle, I'm having the strong urge to do that song I learned not that long ago from Civilization 6. I think it's called... Oh, how appropriate. It's a Sweden industrial theme from Civ 6. And then I want to do the Strolling Through the Park with Butley Poopington of the prestigious Butley Poopington family. But I should probably find my sheet music before I do that. For AC Studio, welcome. Cores, good to see you. Let's see here. I know it's one of these big piles that I need to still arrange. I've learned to just accept that no matter what, I'm always going to have at least 2 piles of sheet music that need to be put away. But it's kind of a fun problem in a way to have. Somewhat morbid, but I guess if there's a way I'm gonna go out. If it's under piles of sheet music, that's okay. Let's see here. Awesome. Also, I noticed while I was in the middle of teaching a lesson yesterday, Anonymous gave a dono. So if you're here, thank you. That was really sweet. I guess I should wait for any more like announcement type stuff for more people to come in for those who want to hear about the band stream that's happening on Monday. Some water. All right. Shall we? Oh, I always bonk that. Okay. Da-da-dum-dum. Butley Poopington royalty sounding. the last time I did it. It's tricky when it goes to that minor section. I might just make that an eighth note, that's easier. That's it. Woo! Usually when I play through a piece, I can like peek over at chat and interact with you guys, but that required like 100% of my focus. And I still kind of screwed up, but it's okay. We learned. I learned. That's what's important. But yeah, isn't that a nice one? Someone actually came in chat, like, I think last month and recommended it. And I was like, yes, please. I'm learning this immediately. It gives that whole, like, I feel like it gives welcoming back a ship that's been off at sea for a while. And everyone's like, they've returned. Which is also very Budley Poopington. Oh, I just remembered. Has anyone here been watching the Netflix One Piece season 2? I finished it on Wednesday, and I knew it would get me because I've also watched like that part in the anime. But the Chopper episode, I was a mess. I cried the whole freaking thing. It just broke my heart. Oh, it was just breaking my heart. I know some people really despise like real life adaptations of animes, and arguably justifiably so, because there has been some missed opportunities like Death Note and stuff. But I think that the One Piece one is really, really good. I've really, really enjoyed it, and I'm sad that I have to wait for season 3, but I'm thrilled to know that it's at least already been filmed, so hooray. Haven't made it to the live action yet. If you get through like 150 episodes or something, no. I think if you get through like 200 episodes, then you'll be caught up enough to check it out. I think there's like some minor spoilers for like way down the road, but like, yeah, what can you do? But I highly recommend. It was really fun. Great score. Really good score. Let me look it up because I'm curious. Episode 150 One Piece. Where you are in the arc. Mm-hmm. I should know this name. Who's Bellamy again? Oh, yeah. I think everything is covered. Like where you're up to now. So you can definitely watch, season 1. Definitely season 2, honestly, too. Like, do you already go through like the Baroque Works arc with Crocodile? If you've done that, then you're ready, friend. Yeah, then you're all covered, I believe. Let's see, Katamari. I think I put that here. The Sorashima. I've been doing my Japanese, like, very casual studying now for, I think it said, like, over 700 days. And it is pretty fun being able to, like, watch anime now. And it's not a lot. But I feel like I understand, like, something in every sentence a little bit. So I know the Sora no Shima. Cool. So I'm gonna make a string-only loop performance of this Katamari tune. It's only gonna be 3 violins, no percussion. This was one of my first attempts at doing live loops with only violin. I remember being so freaking scared. I've gotten a bit more comfortable with it, but yeah. Tony Choppa. That would be the freaking cutest cosplay ever if I could get my cat to just sit his freaking butt down and tolerate wearing a hat for 30 seconds. But the few times I've tried, it's really not gone well for me. Kimchi wants to be naked. He's just a proud, young, that's weird. He's just a proud, naked cat. And he doesn't care for things on his body. But if I could get him the Tony Chopper hat, oh my god. And I was like Nami or something, that would be so freaking cute. But alas, it's Kimchi's world, and we all just live in it, so. I briefly considered that breed of cat. What's it called again? A Sphinx? The hairless ones? I heard they're really, really affectionate. But what you think would be a more lower maintenance cat not having fur, apparently they're really high maintenance. Like, I think they get a lot of, like, ear disease that you have to be pretty on top of. I guess I don't need to put this mic away yet. Oh, I just saw it. For Romulus, thank you for the resub. Thank you. I'm way late to thanking you for that. My apologies. But if you would like a priority request for me to say thank you for the resub, please feel free to let me know. No pressure, though. I guess I got sidetracked getting all excited talking about One Piece. I have actually not seen the Cowboy Bebop new version yet. I've always really liked Cowboy Bebop, but I didn't get extremely far in it. Like, I got to meet everyone on, like, the main crew as they assembled, you know? High maintenance naked cat. I'm speaking the truth, y'all. Any Zelda stuff? You got it. We'll pick one of those. Maybe do a Zelda loop after this. I feel like I haven't done a Zelda loop in a while. So first, a tempo for Katamari. Cool. Let us start with the lowest harmony. And I just need this pedal. Need a little more metronome in my ears. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 1, 2. second violin as well. It was a little pitchy. Let's just go from the top. Joe, just play the song, girl. Let's see, one. I know I definitely had the most intense concentration face recording that first violin, the high one. For those who don't know the lore, I don't know why, When I made a loop of this song the first time, I started dying laughing because I was playing, at the time, Assassin's Creed, the one in London, where, you know, you're walking through the city and you see a lot of people in their fancy Victorian wear being like, ooh, good day, and maybe making this noise, like, And so when I made this, I had a very clear image in my head where I could like draw it, every detail. I could clearly see myself in classic Victorian wear in London, going through a park. But of course, in that time, a woman can't simply go into a park by herself because that's salacious. And so I need a proper gentleman to escort me through the park. And there's no one more distinguished and gentlemanly more than Butley Poopington, Sir Butley Poopington. So I just imagined us going through the park, like, respectfully holding his arm, and we just bow to every single person we see, and they do it back, and we just exchange pleasantries. Like, good day. That noise is very important. And of course, Butley looking very handsome with his beautiful butt face. And it's just a good vibe. So that's forever what I will envision when I hear this song. Might not be what the composers originally intended, but that's the power of music, you guys. Whatever picture comes to your head, embrace it. I know I've opened up this conversation before, but like, that's like fairly common, right? Like, do you guys sometimes like, the more you listen to a song, almost like make a little movie of it in your head? Where you're like, oh, this must be like what happened during this song. Like that, it just makes sense. Or is that just a me thing? Okay, cool. I'm already not alone in that. For Tyker, Osteri. I feel like some days I do better saying your name than others. I'm sorry. It almost like becomes like a little game for me where I might only have one scene in my head. So then I start listening to the song on repeat to like finish the image in my head. Which I know drives some people like nuts. I'm that person that when I find a song I like, that will be the only thing I listen to for like days. And I'll just put it on repeat. And it's like I can't stop. Like, I'm sure my ADHD is somehow involved in that somewhere, but yeah, that's what I do. Do I have any priority requests? Oh yes, Zelda. I thought it'd be fun to maybe do a Zelda loop. Maybe you guys can help me pick which one. We are getting close to that first break, so I think I'll make like a game plan of what I want to make. Might get out of the way. Let's see. This one's always fun. You know what? I feel like I need to take this as opportunity to reattempt my loop performance. I used to do a loop, like doing a mashup of Koss's theme and Song of Storms. But the way I have it now, my plan when I put it together originally was I can't remember which I did. I think what I did was I took the chord progression of Koss's theme and forced some melody changes in Song of Storms to make them work. But I feel like to make it more equal and balanced, I then should take the chord progression of Song of Storms and force Koss's theme into it. But there's also a B section for Koss's theme that I never ended up learning, and I kind of just want to do it real quick. It shouldn't take me long. And I can show you guys like my transcription screen so you can see how I do it as well. Is this it? Let's see. Because I know this part. Oh, such comfy memories. Here. this is what I need to learn. And there's also a C section, I think. Because then I think it goes into termina field here. Yeah. Okay. I think what I'd like to do, y'all, is we'll do a live transcription, like kind of live learn style moment, where I will put on a timer for 15 minutes, and I'm just going to see how much I can get and go from there. I've been experimenting a bit more recently with, like, you know, like things that I'm trying on stream. And this is a skill that I would like to incorporate in stream, because then I can learn music while streaming as well as off stream, which will help me add like a bunch more stuff to the song lists in a manner where I'm not putting in burnout hours, you know? So I'll try that. I'm very open to feedback and recommendation or feedback and like input on things I can do to make it easier. I gotta figure out how to put a timer on the stream. I think what I'm probably gonna do is commission some sort of artist to maybe have an overlay pop up with like the image of an hourglass. And like we'll find ways to personalize it to the channel. Like what should be in the hourglass? Should we keep it simple, just like nice looking sand? Maybe I can video gamify it somehow. But yeah, I've been in the process of putting aside funds to continue what's the word I'm looking for? Commissioning artists. Because one, I want a nice fresh update to the channel, and two, you know, more than ever, I think it's really important, if you're comfortable and have the means to support artists, like especially the uprise of like AI and stuff. Like, because even, for example, I've been asked already. Here, let me pull it up. I don't want to set the world. Oh shoot, I misspelled it. Will it still work? It did. So, for example, this overlay. I've been asked at least like 5 times by people, like, is that AI? And I'm so proud to be like, no, this is an amazing human that made this. You can check out their work. They also still accept commissions. I know that they paused their queue for a little bit to like not get behind on orders, but Bun Bun Beat Art is responsible for this gorgeous, fully animated, persona stylized portrait. So we really enjoyed working together. I'm going to continue to commission her throughout the year. Just saving up for it each time for different overlays representing different characters from games and ultimately different genres. So this Fallout genre I picked for any song where I use the old-timey radio effect for the old-time like kind of blues, jazzy classics that I do. You hear some of that stylized music in Fallout. So I've planned the artwork for the Irish one, and it's a bit more silly, and I'm very, very excited. But I was probably going to make that its own donal goal like later down the road. But yeah, I think it will be a fun new thing for the channel. So when we get back, let's do the live learn timer to get the rest of Casa's theme, because I've only done the first part. And then I want to adjust the chord progression to see if I can make this a longer and ultimately better loop. So yeah, it should be fun. Of course, the priority requests are still open for anyone who wants to throw anything in. As of right now, the request is for anything Zelda. That's why I'm taking the opportunity to kind of make it a learning moment. But why don't I do one more song, since I've been yapping a lot, before I take that first break. Here's another one I was considering figuring out a loop form of, is this really pretty piece from Echoes of Wisdom. I'm a sucker for a home theme. Horror Village. I promise I'll get back to it. I apologize. I'll do it when I get back from break. Suthorn Village from Echoes of Wisdom. Here it is. I'll start with the harmony part I transcribed. Or no, I'll do the melody. It's just so cozy. Just a cozy, happy time. And I should give the advice for you, Olaf, before I go on break. I apologize if I was quick. I think I just got overwhelmed in my head making like kind of a list for myself. But I saw that you mentioned kind of the loudness of violin being, you know, quite a common road block for a lot of people. And it's really difficult to like push through wanting to focus more on like the intonation and things like that. But ultimately, it's going to come down to working with the bow and figuring out ways to make you feel more in control. So one thing I did with some students and through my own practice that I thought was really helpful is what I want you to do is just practice setting up your violin as you're about to play and picking a random spot on your bow to let it, you know, make its contact point with the string and have enough tension across it without over pushing. And using maybe like 1/2 inch of bow space in both directions up and down, try and make a clean tone. So like maybe down near the frog, place it, place it, place it, place it, a little crunchy. Place it. Because if you feel more in control in how to, you know, maintain the proper amount of pressure, it's going to help you get more volume control as well. Because what determines how loud a violin is has nothing to do with the left hand, you know? And then you can practice widening those spaces, but, you know, you don't have to put pressure on yourself yet for using the whole bow space, because that's where it can get more challenging. There's more things involved with making a really clean, open bowed string. So that can be a more like friendly way to get started. But of course, with anything, always consult your teacher. Yes, I know you do have a teacher. And yeah. Alrighty. So we have hit our first hour of streaming. So I'm going to take a quick break. And when we get back, what I want to try doing, unless like a priority request comes through, this will always be on top. I want to try and put on like a 15-minute timer to see how much quick transcription I can do with Kasa's theme. I don't think it's going to take me very long, as I already know the piece. Like I can hum along to it, which means it will go quicker. And I will also load up Sibelius so that you can see the process. And on that note, before I take my break, I can show you the new song I want to try playing for the first time today, which is one of my more recent favorite video game pieces from, of course, Claire Obscure. I still have to finish it. The piece is like 11 minutes long. I think for stream purposes, I might, like when we request it, only play 5 minutes maybe. Unless like people are in chat like keep going, then I'll happily do so. I think this is getting up to like the 4-minute mark, maybe 5 minutes. So I'm going to try this, and we are also going to improve our Cost theme Song of Storms mashup. But other than that, I'm just going to kind of go with things as they happen, and it should be a good time, I hope. Is there anything else I'm forgetting before I go on break? I think that's everything. One last thing. The band stream silliness. Let me make sure none of them are here. Okay, cool. I'm planning some surprises to make the Monday stream where I'm having the band I play with here in Nashville come over. We're going to do an acoustic set before we go on tour. We recorded a full-length album, and we are going on tour in almost, oh my god, it's a week from today. Oh, anxiety feels. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really excited, but I think I get most nervous before I leave for a trip, because then you're suddenly like, oh god, did I forget any loose ends? What if Kimchi learns how to open windows and escapes while I'm gone? Like, that's what my brain does before I leave the house. But anyway, the stream will be next Monday. In order to comfortably work with the boys' schedules, it's going to be a night stream. We might start between like 7 and 8 p.m. It kind of has to be a little bit of a loosey-goosey start time to get everyone situated and arriving to the house on time. But yeah, I'm really excited. I already, with the donos, have purchased and planned some silliness, but don't tell them, okay? Yes. Also, Shay Viking over on YouTube, welcome. Got a headache now, so I need some violin therapy. Hopefully I won't make that worse. Oh, thank you for the unknown name. I wonder who this could be. $10 dono. That has purchased 2 more whoopee cushions to surprise my bandmates on Monday. That's not what it will go towards. It might. I don't know. I've already planned some pretty stupid things, but I think it should be a good time. But thank you very much for the dono. And Dan, thank you for silliness. Oh my gosh. They're not gonna know what hit them. Thank you guys very, very much. I really appreciate it. And Dan, thank you. If there's something I can play for you from the song list to say thank you, feel free to pick one. Or if you're happy chillin', that's fine too. You were the one that I started making the Tifa's theme, like quartet arrangement for, right? I haven't opened that for a while. Maybe I can try and make something happen today with that. As a backup, since I'm already doing two kind of like more experimental things on stream, it might be good to have a priority song of your choice as like as a backup. Or if there's anything you want instead of that, that's fine too. Okay. I think those are the things. So I'm going to take that quick break, like I said, and leave you with some lovely Octopath Traveler music. Thank you everyone so much. If you're enjoying the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I stream typically 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. There will only be 2 streams next week before I go on tour. So stream Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm on the road for a good like week and a half. But anyway, I'll be right back. Thanks, y'all. I am back. So I think before I do the cost transcription, it means I'm gonna have to close this window for the one that I started learning. So I kind of want to try and play it. I haven't tried to play it before, so it might be a big old stinky mess, but I'm gonna try my best to have it not be that. I know a lot of people have been talking about Clair Obscur. I'm sure some people are probably sick of hearing about it, but I cannot contain my love for that game. I absolutely loved it, and this song I wasn't expecting to hit me like in my feels as hard as it did. I won't explain why at the risk of spoilers, but it's just a very passionate piece. Again, this is one that's like 11 minutes, so I will learn the whole thing. I don't know if, like, you know, I'll regularly play the whole thing on stream, because I feel like that's a lot to ask of an audience, to be like, listen to this 11-minute song. But who knows, if people are really enjoying it, maybe we can do that. So I'm just putting my sheet music over here. Whenever I read off the screen, I feel like my eyes get so watery. Okay. For Corey, hello, it's good to see you again. I hope that you've been well. And Foodie and Dudenheimer, just doing a couple quick welcomes before we jump in. Arthur. Okay, there's you. I can't speak French, so I don't know how to pronounce this. Une vieille ta-mère. Okay, let's do it. Let's see. That was scary. All the try that solo violin feature section one more time because I tanked it. So at this point, we are at 5 minutes within the piece, so we're not even technically like halfway finished through it yet. So part of me was like, maybe I should just learn up to this point and fade it out for stream performances. But I do really love it too, though. So I don't really know what the right choice is, but let me play for a moment without the music, this violin feature part, is I want to get it. So 1, 2, 3, da da da, what da da, 1, 2, 3. Be better as an up bow. Taka taka ta da da da. Huh. And I'll have to drill that arpeggiated thing. It's interesting is most 4-note chords have their own strings each, and it's an E minor, so you could just go. But this one you have to do 2 notes on the D string, so I have to time out the bowing. I'll have to do that with the metronome for a while, but yeah, it just like, I just think it's such a powerful, gorgeous piece of music, and knowing the context of where this song hits in the game, it just makes me cry. It's so beautiful. I think it might be around here. Yeah. There's another violin feature after these vocals, I think. The other thought I had was I could also make it like the hype train song. But I don't know if we should make like an official song for, I don't know. I don't know. Is the violin here? Okay, so it's like extended vocal feature. Like, what I see with this song, I don't think it's a spoiler. Again, I want to be mindful of that. But this song, like, is when Mael, I guess mute me just in case spoiler, when Mael asks Papa if she can stay just a little longer, and you see on his face what that question really is. And it's like heartbreaking. Oh, here it is. Because then it goes through this like sick violin guitar solo. So, how do I choose? Right now it's cello violin, but the guitar comes in a bit. I'll have a think on it, I suppose. Alright, let me save this before I close the window, because that would be kind of a bummer to have to redo that. So, if we're gonna do Casa's theme, we already know that's in 3/4. I already learned a third of this, and I already like can hum it, so this really shouldn't take me long. I just know there's a B section I've never played when I've made a loop of this, and I've always been like, oh, you'll remember later, but let's be real, I never do, so. I never do. If Fast comes in at some point, I'm gonna have to play that one again. Anonymous? Wait, that's a very specific number. I see what you did. Thank you so much for the dono from Anonymous. I really, really appreciate it. For a stream, for half a drink in my NYC. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, there's still haha right there. Wait, Fast, did you hear? I did Una Via TM for the first time. I finally started learning like Renoir's battle theme. I will just play it again. I apologize if that's terrible as a viewer, but I really like this song. Oh, you did hear. Okay, good. I feel like you're on my expedition team, you know? For Sixto, welcome. I thought I changed the name, but oh well, enjoy half the drink. Well, either way, I know it's from you, and I'm very, very grateful, so thank you. Enjoy the half drink. Spoiler, I did use some of this. I'm gonna surprise them. I gotta keep checking to see if the boys are in chat. Sometimes they drop in. All right, cool, we're safe. There's a brewery called Creature Comfort. I was like, well, I gotta grab some beers and surprise them. And maybe I'll make it a reward for the variety of challenges I have for them. And if they fail the variety of challenges, then I take it away. Oh yeah. I'm setting up overlays. I bought costumes. Like, because, you know, like, they know about Twitch and they understand Twitch, but like, I know that they are coming in with the intention of like, you know, giving like a good performance, which of course I want to do, but there's more to Twitch than just a good performance. Sometimes there's a little bit of chaos thrown in there. And so I thought it would be very funny to just surprise them with it. Yeah, Jesse said that some people go to our business email asking about booking for pet groomers. That's the B section that I want. It's in A minor. Oh no, E minor, duh. Wait. Da, 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 da. Okay, so E major. It's good for me to figure this out too. So it could be, that could be a chord replacement, but I think it's D minor. G to a C major. All right, we're close. Da da da, scuba da da, scuba da da, dee ba da dee da, dee da da da. B flat major, or is it G minor? Da da da. I think it's B flat, right? Da 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 da. A minor. Okay, I got it. I'm not as fast with figuring out chords, but I'm trying to practice and get better. I think I'll remember that, so I don't want to take up too much time writing that down. Okay, let's do this. I already have the A section, so I don't feel a need to write that out. Oh, it still has the clear obscure one. Let me just make a new window import. And then we'll start. Screen capture. Don't worry, mods, I'm not doing the whole screen. Old me would have definitely done that. Given I don't have too much to hide, I feel like there'd just be some embarrassing, like, I don't know, memes that I've, like, saved to my desktop or something. All right. I already have A section. We're not going to worry about that. Let's just knock out the B section. I'm going to drag this over here so I can have access to clicking play and stop. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Timer for me. Perfect. It's about to be 5. So 5:15 is when I'll cut myself off no matter what. Oh my God, my heart just stopped. Cube. Since, like, it's my face and, like, is skin colored, I only saw a skin colored thing appear here and I thought it was someone's hand. And I think I need to go to the hospital because my heart just, like, stopped. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Cube, damn you. Oh. It was at that moment I realized the mods really have lived in my closet. And they're coming for revenge. No, they wouldn't do that. They're really nice. So I think this is about to be the B section. I mean, it's a pickup note, so whatever. I'll make this a pretty transcription later. Just eighth notes. Cool. I'm like still calming my breath down from thinking there was someone in my house. I can't remember the rhythm, but we'll listen. Okay. Cool. Let me do this real quick. All right, that's actually... 16th just over here. 2, 3, 1, 2, taka taka ta. I might be wrong still, but we're just getting the vibe so I can loop it. A, B, E sharp. Cool. Dun 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 dun. Okay, quarter. Dun 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 dun. G. Dun 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 dun. No. Dun dun. It probably does the same rhythm that happened over here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dun dun. Dun, dun. And before I get too ahead of myself, let's see if I got any of that right. I'm just kind of going from a distant memory at this point. Alright, there's no pickup. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. This whole section's in A major, so I know that's probably going to be a C sharp. Oops, not staccato. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Dun. Oh, it's right. What? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my prediction was wrong. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2. G, C, with a third above it. Dun, dun. B, dun, dun, da, da, da. A. I mean C. Dun, 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 dun. Right. G sharp. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then it probably just like some run down to the terminative field-like melody. All right, I think that's all I needed. I think. Let's see. Let's proof check my work. I'll try and tap to it. Oh. Da-na-na-na. Mm-hmm. Da-da. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da. I might as well just do it. Oh yeah, it's only been 6 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do that. Ding. Dun dun dun. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dun dun dun. Da da da. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey. One, two, dun, dun. I can just make these. Cool. Oh, where's my... Oop, no, that's not what I want to do. Hey! Where'd it go? There's like a controller that I can use to select different things in Sibelius, but I can't find it. Where would that be? I need it. I need it! I don't even know what it's called. One sec, folks. View. What did I do? I needed to edit things. Now I can't click on the things I need. Oh, yay, I found it. Woo, we're saved. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. Back to this. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. Mm-hmm. One, two, three, one, two, da-da-da. Mm. Half note. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Da-da-da, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, dun, dun. Is it just on beat 3? Dun, 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 dun. Is there 4 notes in that before the downbeat? This might be a little off, but it will work. Dun, 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 dun. Taka-ta-ta, dun, taka-ta-dun. I know it's like, this is probably a triplet thing, but again, I'm just doing this for basic understanding. Or did it go down to a B? Run to. Dun. I don't know if it does this, but that'd be nice. One, two, dun. Dun. G sharp, dun, dun, dun. Hmm. Why did that sound wrong? Da, 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 hmm. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. And then this would be important to add, I think. That would be an E. Oops. I mean, that's also correct, so we can just leave that. And then it would stay the same, but you go up to an F sharp. Okay. Well, that's what I needed. I guess I should play through it on the violin to make sure I got the notes correct. I know that there is an A section, but I already have that, so I don't need to take up time. Yay! And I can turn off my timer. Or actually, I should leave it on and figure out what these chords are. Luckily, a lot of it's arpeggiated, so it's kind of clear. Let's figure out what that is. Oh, I'm like way later in the piece. Oh, I was right. It just has a G in there, but it is a D minor. Do, 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 do. That's definitely going to be a G. Da, 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 da. That would be a C, I think. F major or A minor there. Sorry, it's too low. It'd be kind of nice to make it a diminished, but I think, yeah, it would be a... Okay. Oh, I have 1 minute. No, no, no. Oh, okay. No timers. Shut up. Dun, 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 over G. Dun, da, da. D7. A minor. Ah, shoot, it went off. Pretty close though. I might as well just skip the last two chords, but then we're good. Oh, that should have been E7, not D7. I panicked. So that's I see. If it's a walk down, that makes more sense. E minor. F major. Probably an E. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Cool. That's it. Let me just save this. Thanks, y'all. Again, I'm still kind of noodling around with the idea of doing the live transcriptions, but I'm very open to advice or feedback as long as it's delivered in a respectful manner. make sure I got it correct. So I think my plan will be to play a couple tunes in between, trying to make a loop of this. I'll do some more Zelda stuff to stay on theme. But I feel like this is a good way to give my brain a little bit of thinking space and also not like throw too much me working on things live content. I'm just making sure I at least have the rest of this like on the skiddly-doo-doo, skiddly-doo-doo. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Ooh, this will be fun. And then dun, A major, da 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 da. Probably A minor. No. Getting too excited about diving into this a bit more. Cool. All right, let's give a bit more tunes in between me working on that further. Pencils, hello. How are you? It's always good to see you. Where's the smoke monster? Oh, I feel like that has to be a Zelda reference that I'm not remembering right now. Smoke monster? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Canadian wildfires. That is much more serious and not a joke. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Yeah, for sure. For Foodie. Give me that priority request. But I hope you two are safe. I'm very sorry about that. I know that there was a lot more kind of like warnings being sent out, at least throughout America, for 4th of July this year, because it's been so hot in so many areas and dry that it was high risk for fires. Tennessee, oddly enough, has been like raining 50% of the time, but I'm here for it. I burn very quickly in the sun. My skin was not made for outdoors. I saw the requests. Was it Big Show Theater? Yes. That would be the black binder. Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me. Apologize for yawning. I'm still getting used to... I recently cut back on caffeine because it was part of my issues with just like getting more proper blood flow to my fingers. So we switched to half calf. But if it helps, then it's worth it. I haven't done this one for so long. This will be a fun revisit. It's short enough where I could make a loop out of it at some point. Big Show Theater, Paper Mario. I just remembered I never finished this game. I got to like the very end and did, unfortunately, what I do a lot of the time, which is get to like the very end of a game and be like, I don't want to finish it because it's gonna make me sad to finish it, and then I just leave it. Paper Mario. Okay, I found it. Let me get reacquainted with this. This might be a big mess. Ah, I'll try my best. Oh, Lord. Okay, I can do this, maybe. Oh, sorry, the audio's down. Okay, sight reading. I know we're still working on our relationship, but let's try our best. That little bit at the end. And then okay. It's an easier fingering I can figure out for that. E flat. Give me one more shot, coach. I'm gonna transcribe the viola and cello part to this and make it a string-only loop because it's not that long and it is really pretty. And this would also be a great addition. David Higby! And Nadim, thank you so much for the raid. I was just struggling through playing this Paper Mario piece that is making me feel like a proper lady. How was your stream? Thank you very much. And for the raiders, welcome. My name is Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them, and I write out my sheet music and make arrangements like this one for looping, and other things too. I also make loops layering lots of different instruments and singing on top of them. So I play like guitar, banjo, mandolin, bass, piano, violin, and I sing on them at varying levels of success. But I'm always trying to practice and get a bit stronger, you know? Before I move on, there was one thing I wanted to do. Oh, I've been taking the entire song list and making it into different themed categories, and it's helped me develop special streams with like certain themes. So I'll add this song to the... Looking at all these categories I did. Classical Drama VGM. I feel like that's a good place for this one. Tentative titles. But I found by making different themes for the songs on stream, it's helping me see the pockets of like genres that I'm not giving enough attention to. So it's been motivating me to like find more pieces that balance everything out, you know? Is there anything else? I only have one other Paper Mario from the Origami King song. There is one in my to-do list. I think it's like when you get in the boat on the ocean. Order new binders. I have 3 right now that I need to fill. But you bet your butt, I definitely have been like on their website seeing if there's new ones I don't already have. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I checked before stream today. Damn it, Joe. This is a really pretty piece. So there's like Toad Town, which is one of the places you start in this game, and you hear a bunch of different versions of the theme. And in the museum, they have this really pretty stripped down piano one that I decided to be the one I'd like to play on top of. Oh my goodness, it's already been over 2 hours. I need to take my second break. I'll do this piece first. This piece might work in the classical vibed VGM list I made, so I'm going to tentatively put it there and highlight it in blue because I'm not sure. I might change that later. Cool. Okay, let's see. shot. Progress made on that one from like at least remembering when I first added it to the song list like years and years ago. It's in B major, which isn't my most comfortable key, I'll admit, but it just means I need to practice B major more. Your violin arc, join me, Steven. Join the dark side. Actually, just join the emotionally crushing first year violin. It's one of the cruelest things you can wish upon someone. Their first year violin training. It's very unforgiving. I feel like the violin is like it's like adopting a cat that is really scared and angry and hates you. And whenever you try to be like, oh, like Boots, let's cuddle, it just screams in your face and scratches the crap out of you. That is the first couple months of violin training. But eventually you start to like understand the cat and oh my god, now we're cuddling, and oh, that was a headbutt and that's a purr, yay. But in the beginning, it was a not so pleasant experience, but worth it. I feel like that's actually a good analogy for the violin. Violin for 6 months, viola for 6 months, cello for 1 year, bass for 1 year. Oh, but then you're actually just ready. The cat is nice at this point. It might be a little shy at first and like hide under your couch, but soon enough you'll have nice violin time / cat time. I felt better about this comparison at the start, and I'm sorry. I think I should just we'll put a cap on that one. For Sidon, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Well, I'm always happy when I get to say this, because sometimes I'm like really painfully self-aware and self-conscious on stream. I can't believe sincerely another hour plus is gone. Thank you guys so much. I've been having to like really rework and like kind of just rework my relationship with like streaming, because after doing this, which I'm so grateful for 7 years, I started getting really, really anxious, like really anxious. And I'm always like a little anxious, but it was to a point where I was like, I gotta figure something out. So trying out some of the new stuff is on stream, like the live transcriptions and me figuring out things from scratch is, I think, really helped me just realize that I don't have to be 100% on every minute of every stream to give like the best performance of my life, you know? Which is an over-exaggeration, of course, but essentially, thanks for letting me trust fall into you guys. That was kind of what I needed to do. So, I really appreciate it. But we do still have, I could still mess around with the costs theme thing that I did. Or is there any other priority requests? Looks like I'm up to date. I'll think of some other options too. At some point you will realize that the most people here like to just hang around with you. It's being someone who also like participates in like watching other streamers. I should know that. But you know, it's always harder when you are your own harshest critic, you know, which I know we can all relate to some degree. But anyway, I'm gonna take my second break. I just need a few minutes to fill up my water bottle and stuff, but I will be back and we'll do some more music. If you're new and enjoying the stream, thank you very much for giving me a chance, and I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I have only 3 streams left after this one before I go on tour for like a week and a half. It will be Friday, Monday special stream with the band I play with in Nashville coming over. We're gonna do an acoustic performance, and I've planted many traps and shenanigans for them. And then Tuesday, my last stream before I hit the road. But yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a few minutes, y'all. Thank you so much. Is there some mischief afoot with Mr. Peter and Sir Mario? Peter, thank you for the 5 gifted. I really, really appreciate it. That's super generous. Is there something I can play for you? I feel like I haven't played something for you for a bit, and you're always like really, you know, supportive and stuff. And Mario, thank you for the bits as well. Anonymous gifted, and it's a treasure train, my word. I feel like treasure train means I should do some exciting music. If we, complete a level 5 hype train, I will share with you something embarrassing that I have Googled recently. I remember actually what it was, because I did it before stream. But I'm only sharing that if I must. And with the treasure train, 35% off 5 or more gifted. Or that might mean more than 5, I don't know. But there's a discount. Where? One of my favorite hype train pieces is, and pieces in general, it's such a banger, is Arbory Whistles from Temtem, which is Pokemon but not Pokemon. You capture kind of animal-like creatures and train them, and they fight each other. But it's not Pokemon. But it's pretty close. Thank you for the gifted, Peter. Oh, 96% completion. Close, but not quite completing level 2. Thank you so much for Cal. Thank you for 34 months. I really appreciate that. And if there's something that I could play for you from the song list to say thank you, please let me know. I think after Kale's, I'm going to close priority requests for today as we're about to hit 2.5 hours. Peter says, we gotta complete this level 2. Peter pushing us over with that 100 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you. Another song I think that's fun for the hype train. There's this one where there's like a 50% chance I'm going to be able to play the ending. It's like a funny time signature. Oh, okay. I'll build myself up to it. I'm going to do Moored in Dreams and then something I can't say. Scintillate of Koitar. I know I'm butchering that. I don't know. These are really pretty pieces from Genshin Impact, which has really stolen my heart recently in regards of game soundtracks. It's phenomenal. So good. So good. Yee-haw! Put your fiddle pants on, everybody. Put your fiddle pants on. We want to start at the beginning, not the middle. I'm like obsessed with the flute and violin dancing around each other at the end. It's so pretty. Now this is the one where it's like a 50% chance I'll actually be able to get the ending right. Sometimes, like, I've gotten a lot better with uncommon time signatures, but I have to like really focus. I have to lock in. Okay, I can do this. Scintilloitsit of Quita. close. That ending is so cool, but I have to think so hard. Sometimes I just panic scream when I play through things and I can see it's going to be difficult. Fast! Treasure Train Donut. Oh no. It's over. Fast, thank you so... Wait, that's a specific... Yep. Fast, thank you so much. Because your dono helps me be a musician. And I can never put into words how much I appreciate that. But also, grow up. And shame on you. Look, that's over my head. That... Oh. But also, thank you very, very much. And for real, that was like really generous. Thank you. But also, shame on you. But also, thank you very much. I am rolling over binders on my feet. Not my precious binder. Here we go. Cleaning. Usually, like, as the stream progresses and I play music out of the different binders, they just slowly accumulate on the floor surrounding me. And then I have to pick them up. For Photon Falcon, thanks for the follow and your kind words. I got to read that while I was playing through that. Thank you. This is one of the more recent ones, and like I said, it's definitely a little more challenging than others in parts, but I'm getting more comfortable with it the more I do it. Let's see here. Fast, there's something I can play for you to say thank you? And then that will be my last priority request. Yes, I should probably stop playing somewhat soon. I want to get to the 3-hour mark, but it's been getting better, but it's something I need to keep an eye on. I have been having, in both arms now, some arm and hand stiffness and slight pain. But I've been doing a ton of research on it, and I've been really proactive about taking the steps I need to. Like, even right now, like, it's only a bit stiff right now. It's not, like, hurting or anything. The second it hurts, I'll stop. But I've been learning a lot of new strategies, and one involves fashion. And you guys know I love me putting together an outfit, especially from strange, thrifted items. And I learned that at the end of the core of it, the issue is, and it sounds more serious than it is, everyone deals with it, I'm having constricted blood flow to my hands and my, I mean, it all kind of looks the same, but essentially, if you can see here, I don't get as much blood flow to my fingers. And one of the solutions to that is essentially warmth, heat up those arms, heat up those hands. And some musicians, apparently, like how ballet dancers wear those very fashionable, wonderful, leg warmer socks, some people wear them on their arms. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't even care if it's like something I have to... I'm in my sleeve era, dude. I'm so ready. So I purchased a lovely pair of arm warmers. They might arrive before stream tomorrow. For Charles Owens, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. But yes, I guess for anyone that has a similar issue to mine, first off, please always talk to a doctor first and foremost. First, I reached out to a couple old teachers and family members in the medical field. And the best thing to do is when, especially with like blood flow issues, heating pad, and you're going to want to wrap that around the area for 15 to 20 minutes, not longer than that. And then afterwards, you can also put on a light arm compressor, and you can leave that on for like between 1 to 2 hours. And with breaks in between, you don't want it to be so tight that you see the indent in your skin when you take it off. Just that little bit of support. And I just do that in different groups throughout the day in a variety of stretches. Mainly this bad boy. Reach out in front like you're pressing a wall. Slowly press fingers towards you. Also this way. Also T. Circle T. Down. Wristy circles. And pray with weird elbows in front. Looks like a lot of work, actually. It's one of those things where, like, with the amount that I play, and this is teacher advice that I received, it can sometimes be more dangerous if you stop completely. You just want to, like, cut back, have a lot more breaks, a lot more stretch sessions, especially knowing I'm going to be playing a lot less next week. And I think, in a strange way, just doing research on something that's not exclusively music has been kind of interesting for me. And it's kind of nice to be more aware of, like, good things to do when these things happen. Ice only really comes into the game if it's, like, a sharp pain in a specific area, if there's swelling, anything like that. But my issue is more of a warmth and getting the blood to flow a bit easier, so... You might see me more often than not for a bit wearing my little arm warmers, and it's just gonna be a thing. It's probably gonna make me very warm in front of the camera, which isn't great, but you know, whatever, as long as it helps, right? I mean, I'm glad to start being proactive and learn about this now, because I know it's only gonna, you know, like... Sounds like a bummer thing to say, but it's reality. It's only going to get worse, really, as I get older. So if I can start establishing good habits now, it's only for the better, so. Okay, so we're actually not that far from 2 hours 40. I've trained my dogs to give me chest compressions. Kimchi's actually been very helpful. When I do the 20-minute arm thing, I got a long heating pad and I wrap it around both of mine like this. It's like I'm sitting with, like, you know those winter things? I want to guess it's called a funny word, but I think that's actually the name of it. Is it? Is that thing called a muff? I'll be very embarrassed if I'm wrong. I do that. And Kimchi... For him, it's like the perfect little saddle, and he can, like, sit in it. I swear that has to be a thing. No, I'm Googling it now. You're getting a free shame, Google. I don't care. I could have sworn... Am I saying that just because earmuffs? Maybe... No, I'm not giving up on myself yet. What is cold weather, arm sleeve... You slide both arms into. Fancy ladies like them. Please be a muff. A shrug. It's a shrug. I'm gonna do a follow-up question. Is it sometimes called... Please. Yes! Oh, they said yes! They said yes. They said yes. Which means I get to play this. It is sometimes called a muff. The music isn't loading. This is such a failure. It is sometimes called that, okay? Now you know. No, it's still funny. It's still funny. Difference between sleeves and a muff. The shape. A muff is a standalone tube, not a piece of clothing with armholes. You don't slide your entire arm into it like a jacket sleeve. You hold it in front of your stomach and slide it into the open ends. So like when I go on my walks in the park listening to Katamari March to Mossy, that might be what you would see. I deserve that. That's okay, I deserve that. That's fine. So do you want a couple more songs, or should I? I actually do have to blow my nose, so I'm just gonna in shame do that and be back in a second. Why am I embarrassed? I was right! I was right! Just give me a minute. My nose has been blown. I'm back, so that's cool. Oh, yep. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Seeing as I just finished the One Piece Netflix season 2 series, which I had to pause and message Pencils halfway through because I was crying so much. Oh my god. I knew I would because like I saw— God, stop guys! I'm done talking about the fashion wear of muffs. The not sleeve thing that you put on your hands and over your tummy to keep your hands warm. Merch item? Maybe. But yes. I really enjoyed the Netflix season 2, even though it made me cry so very hard. Just Tony Chopper's story is just like, it's so sad. So sad. So to celebrate how much I enjoyed that season, let's do Sea Shanties Resounding. I should look up the Google search where Jared Leto popped up, because it's kind of on topic with the muff thing. I gotta turn the volume up. It's like just hitting me what we talked about. What a delight. That's another category on my themed playlist thing. Oh my gosh. Remember how for those who were in this one specific stream moment, I mentioned how I found when I was thrifting for like my online app thrifting, this really sick, like almost like Lolita styled pirate outfit. For Noel, it's from the last piece, Genshin Impact. Is there a giveaway? Peter, you're such a sweet, wonderful man. Thank you. Peter has gifted, for anyone who wants to try and enter the raffle right now, one of the merch items. It will be the Joe Plays Violin t-shirt. Completely free. You just have to type !join, and then you get t-shirt. For Peter, thank you. That's really, really sweet. Yeah, it's !join to join the raffle. And then one of y'all, you just have to claim it. But if I do a themed stream of, what did I call it? I called it nautical. I don't have a whole lot in there yet, so I'd have to learn some more nautical tunes. Then that could justify getting the Pirate Lolita outfit that I want. I already have one and confirm it makes you better playing the violin. The Lolita, you have a Lolita pirate outfit? Oh my gosh, let's get a photo op together in New York. And very low. Oh my god, it would be amazing. So, one of the reasons I make the categories is it also helps me purposely seek out some more nautical music. So like maybe I can go through the Assassin's Creed Black Flag soundtrack. There would definitely be stuff in there, I'd assume. Let me try one of the other ones in here right now. I just have to find it again, sorry. I Dream of You by Ye Banished Privateers. Oh, and Monkey Island's also a good one for me to check out. I put one in here called Flannery sur le Marche, also from Genshin Impact. Let's see what that sounds like. Olaf, you won! Yay! Oh yeah, this is nautical as hell. Did I print it though? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't print it. Maybe it's on the computer. Let me see. Because I want to play more nautical music. To then have a justifiable tax write-off purchase of Lolita cosplay styled pirate thing that I'll wear on stream. There is a chance this actually might be on my computer. It is. Ow! Hell yeah. I guess I just didn't print it. Okay, whenever I read from the computer, my eyes look like they're about to cry. I'm not crying. Maybe I will if I have a break during this piece, but I'd be surprised. Here's another nautical piece that we have for that themed stream. Thank you again, Peter. That was really sweet. At the end. Okay. F natural. Okay. Okay, how would I do this? I think it would be... Oh, I might be able to do it. Let me just lock that in. Also, Talus, welcome. Let's see. I think I can do it. Is this on the song list? Have I ever played this for you? Flannery Sur le March. Maybe I just added a new song. How exciting. I guess I can just check. Let's see. Flannery. Nope, I just never printed it. My bad. Can I do it again? Yes, I kind of ruined the end of it. It's getting better. Before I reprint this to save ink, I will check later to see if it's in one of these piles. But that was another example of something that I put on the like nautical themed stream. I'd probably add things in, like learning a couple themes. I already know and like do loops of the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. I'll probably do the One Piece anime, some stuff from that, to all tie in together for some sort of like nautical themed stream. Just because I'm thinking of it now, I wonder if this song would work on that. I just want to test that while I'm thinking. There's a song, Grand Ship on the Sinking Sea from Bravely Default. It's really, really pretty. It's when you can navigate the map with a boat. Bravely Default. Would this fit my nautical theme? That's a totally different song. That's not what I was thinking. Where is it? I think it's this. Might not be nautical enough. But like I said, one of kind of like my goals and reasons I've been making these set lists is to motivate myself to learn more types of things. So if I make, if I put in the calendar, okay, on this day I'm doing the like nautical stream, then I'm going to be doing some research into even some like traditional fiddle pieces that were played on ships, as well as did you do another giveaway? Did I totally miss that? Did I mess up? I don't know. But anyway. Oh, you redeemed your gift. Got it. Thank you for clarifying to a confused person. Thank you. But, my dear friends, we have hit our 3-hour mark, and as much as I'd love to keep going, again, I have to kind of prioritize right now, just only doing, the max I can without overstressing my healing arm-hand situation.
And that means, my dear friend, we have reached elevator jazz radio bye-bye times. I know it's very sad, but we had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did. I feel really excited that I finally took care of learning all of that for Koss's theme. I did a live transcription of that, so I'll do a loop of that tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow at noon Central Time. And if you were new to the stream and enjoyed it, I do hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I typically stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. However, I have 3 streams left before I go on the road with one of the bands that I perform with here in Nashville. We have the dates in chat if you want to see if you might be near one of those locations and want to come out, say hi. So then otherwise I will be live on Monday and Tuesday of next week. On Monday, we're having a special stream. I'm waiting from the boys to hear the exact start time, but it will be a night stream, probably around 7 or 8 p.m. My bandmates, 2 of them, are going to come over. We're going to do an acoustic performance of the new album and a bunch of other stuff that we've been doing. And I've planned some mischief to make it a little more exciting. But yeah, and then on Tuesday, that will be my last stream before I hit the road. So at this point, I am taking a quick look to find someone to raid. I'll also pop for anyone who is curious. Those are my other socials. I'm currently editing a few videos. I'm trying to be way more proactive about TikTok Reels, YouTube Shorts, and all that stuff. It kind of just shows me behind the scenes a bunch of the other stuff that I'm learning and recording and things like that. So, I would like to send a raid off to... I always like to take an extra look to see if there's someone I don't usually get to say hello to. Let's send a raid over to Tangerine Club. Super, super talented. Fun vibe. Oh, I put a space in there. That was dumb. Okay. I did it. Thank you, everyone, once again, so very much. I'm gonna grab the heater that I stylized into a muff, which is a proper fashion word that we learned today of the Victorian era thing that you put on your hands to keep your hands warm. And Kimchi will sit on that hand warmer and help the compression, so he helps, and that's really nice of him. Be kind to yourself. I know that's cheesy, but I started saying that to myself, and I think it's actually helping. And the most important part is to remind yourself that you deserve it. You deserve it. So, I'm gonna go do those things. Thanks, guys.